Welcome back in the course and congratulations on completing the registration form project in PHP in MySQL. So from this lecture we will start creating another project called online voting system, in which we will show some cricket players and users will be able to vote them. So basically I want to show you the project that we are going to create basically. So this will be a very simple voting system, or you can say poll, voting poll. So visitors can actually vote to any of these three cricket players, and after actually watching this series of this project you will be able to create any kind of simple voting system or online poll for your website or in PHP and MySQL. So this is a cricketer Hashim Amla, Ricky Ponting, Afridi, and we have I have added some buttons, so visitors will be able to click this button to vote this player, or this button to this, or this to this. So after that we can also show the results here with percentage, that who is going to win this contest basically. I have added 3 images here to that folder, which is projects basically, and inside the PHP_tutorials folder we have another folder called projects, and we have 3 images out there. So let's start work on this. First thing first, which is to just create the HTML document, HTML5 extension, then HTML start from here, and then the head tag, and inside the head tag the title tag will be something like online voting system. Very simple. Head close, and after that here we'll start body, and body will be closed here, and HTML close here. Now we'll save this by using Ctrl S in the same folder, and we'll name it voting underscore just online underscore voting .php. That's it. The first thing is to just simply add a div tag here with an ID called players, and div close, and inside that div tag we will just show the 3 images we have inside the folder with using img HTML tag, and source src means source of the image will be amla.jpg, and the width of this image will be something 200 pixel, and height of this image will be 200 pixels as well. That's it. And we'll just copy this whole image tag and we'll paste it 2 times. We'll change this name to Ponting, and the next one to Afridi. So Ctrl S to save. Now come here, just write online underscore voting .php, and you will see these 3 images right over here. The next thing for us is to just create the style, a little bit styling, to add a little bit styling to this div. So just add a style tag above the closing head, and the first selector will be body, and for body we will say some properties like background color will be sky blue, padding will be 0, and margin will be 0 as well. The next will be a container div with ID con. This is for just for the container. Margin of this will be auto, width will be 1000 pixel, and padding will be 10 pixel, and background color will be green. Simple. And the next will be the ID of this players that we already have added here. So we will say width of this will be 1000 pixel, margin will be auto, padding will be 5 pixel, and we will add this one more div tag with id is equal to con that we have already given there, and after that div close here. Control S to save, and just come here, refresh the page, and you can see this kind of thing here. Now the next thing, okay, so we can, this is not centered aligned, so we can just use align center for this div. Control S to save and check out. Now it's centered aligned. So the next thing we can do is just add a text, h2 tag with align center as well, and just say your vote to the best player of the year, h2 close. Control S to save. And one more thing we want to add here, right? Just copy this player's ID, paste it here, and inside the player's ID we say if there is an image, so what should be the styles for that. We'll say first of all border is equal border 3px solid orange color border, 3 pixel in size and solid orange color. So, and border dash radius will be 100%. So this will make the image actually like a circle. Just refresh the page and see the result. You can see like this, nice. And this color of this text you can change right here by adding h2 color white. That's it. Press the page and you can see that, simple and nice. Now the next thing is to add a form here, basically inside the same container but just below this div. So we'll say form action will be the same page, online underscore voting.php, method will be equal to post, and that's it. Align, we will make it center, and form close, and we will add 3 input tags inside the form, and type will be submit. This will be submit buttons. Basically the first name will be Amla and the value will be vote to Amla. Very simple. You already know about these inputs, so it's really simple. Just we will take the value from this name variable, from this name field, using this name we have given. The next will be Ponting, and this will be Afridi, and we'll change the value to vote to Ponting and vote to Afridi. Control S to save. Come here, refresh the page, and you can see vote to Amla, vote to Ponting, vote to Afridi. But these buttons are just simple buttons, so you cannot see them exactly where we want them to appear on the page. So what we will do, just go to the CSS and say form input. Inside the form, the input tag will have padding of 10 pixel and margin of 50 pixel. Control S to save, or refresh the page, and you can see it's looking now better and nice. So we have done this. Now the next thing to do is just we can add a little bit padding to these images above there. this padding to the images instead of the main players div. Told us to save and refresh the page. Now you can see now this is looking better and nice. So using this button the user can vote to Ashamamla, and using this to Ponting, and using this to Apridi. So basically this is a simple and nice work in HTML and CSS, a little bit styling to make it looking beautiful. And so in the next video we'll write all the PHP code basically in this PHP script for this. But before that we'll go to localhost PHP MyAdmin in order to create a simple table for storing the votes that people will actually cost here. So we have a table, we have a database here with the name PHP, and inside that we already have many tables, but we'll create one more with the name players, and this will have three columns right over here. Refresh it, and one name will be Amla, column name. Next will be a Ponting, third will be Afridi. All will be integers, we don't need to add any values etc, and no auto increment. The first one will have just primary key. That's it. Save it, and you can see here the players table has been created, and the structure is this simple. So we have created the table as well. Now in the next lecture we'll come back, in the next final lecture we'll come back and we'll complete this project with the PHP script. Stay tuned.